So there's something in my comment section that I've seen over the last couple of videos, especially when talking about Pavlov and the virtual desktop situation, and that's a lot of people saying not if, but when Oculus is going to really start fighting sideloading on the Oculus Quest and actively rooting against it. Now, is that going to be a possibility? I don't know, but there has been a couple things that have come out between tweets from Jason Rubin himself and a new app that's gaining a little bit of traction that causes me a little bit of concern. So I'd like to go over both sides of the situation to see, is sideloading in jeopardy at all other than jailbreaking the headset itself? I'm Eric for President. Let's get into this fun little topic. So let's get two things really quick out the way to avoid any confusion on this video. For those who don't know what sideloading is, it's basically a way to bypass the Oculus Store and install 3 different types of apps or games. They can be either VR apps, Android TV apps, or Android phone apps, being that the Quest is, as you would guess, Android based. By bypassing the official Oculus Store, it allows functionality not available with the base console alone, but with that said, Oculus will not vet anything, and this is an at your own risk option. Secondly, like I've seen comments everywhere questioning not if, but when Oculus will try to stop sideloading from happening, so I'll be objective and try to hit both sides of that argument because it's the crux of a lot of concerns and issues that we'll try to address. Let me know your position in the comments and how you feel sideloading will evolve with the Quest in mind. Now, amid some of the debate and turmoil over the virtual desktop and Pavlov situation, Jason Rubin did respond to dev concerns raised by both Ian Hamilton and Julian Dora about the openness of Oculus Quest, as you can see here. Ian Hamilton expresses, devs getting rejected from the Oculus Store. I can't press Facebook about their policies unless I know the nature of their communications. Jason Rubin responded with the following. This is why we have enabled sideloading on the Quest out of the box. A dev can experiment, share, and then when they have a prototype, bring it to Oculus. We only ask that they come early, not with a finished product, so that we can make sure that their future investment is fruitful. I can see a tweet like this in both good and bad light. The positive to me is that from an objective standpoint, I personally take this as confirmation that sideloading isn't going anywhere and will feature to stay. I appreciate that they want devs to experiment early and seem to openly admit how strict they want to curate the Quest console, with the sideloading option an early way for a developer to see if the fruits of their labor may even be worth undertaking on the Quest before a possible rejection. But on the other side though, this early experimentation of sideloading still negates a lot of needed information. For one, this process still doesn't guarantee sideloading will always be available to the public. Developers will need testers for proper prototypes, but this statement does not guarantee sideloading to the public. Also, a statement like this still leaves a lot of ambiguity in the process for what a fruitful product even is. So all in all, when I saw this tweet series, I left more with a sense that sideloading would be here to stay and they really want a new age for a VR console, putting aside of course any jailbreak opportunities, but then something gained a little traction stemming from the virtual desktop situation that has me a little more worried, and I can see where these comments are coming from. A new app, and yes, I understand I'm bringing awareness to a potential problem called SideQuest, helps you easily sideload via USB Oculus Quest software without Facebook's approval. I personally heard about it first when Guy Godin, developer of Virtual Desktop, uploaded a version of Virtual Desktop on the app to bypass Oculus's decision to roll back the Steam VR streaming function. Something like this that makes sideloading user-friendly and easy has a lot going for it that I love. It's an alternative system to sharing apps on the Quest, and more options for the consumer to me is always a good thing. Frankly speaking, it also kind of sticks it to Facebook, which gives me some joy, and it probably shouldn't, but it does. Overall though, this is adding functionality and betterment to an already amazing headset in a user-friendly way and passing the overly strict walled garden approach that Oculus has set. It comes with drawbacks though that if not kept in check, I actually could see Oculus pulling the plug on easy sideloading or trying to stop sideloading other than jailbreaking the headset or for developers. Oculus could see how easy this is and see it as a threat to the console. The largest threat could come in some way to monetize the sideloading of APKs or apps. If you could say donate or pay these devs for the file, similar to how itch.io does it, well, now we could see a secondary game market on the Quest. For consumers, that's fantastic. For Oculus, that's horrible. They want a curated console of quality. In addition, Quest units are sold at a monetary loss and they want a profit on their store. A secondary market threatens both of these, and just like in the virtual desktop situation, Jason Rubin made his case that they were getting customer complaints for troubleshooting on these features that they didn't approve. This costs Oculus money as well if this is a true statement. So then we get into my actual thoughts about, is sideloading on the Oculus Quest going to be made more difficult later on than how easy it is now? I see both sides. At first in my comment section, I will admit I had a knee-jerk reaction to say, no way, sideloading is not going anywhere. I'm still more on that side, but I understand the concern because at the end of the day, I've said this before, I do not think Facebook particularly cares about VR. They care about Oculus, they care about the Quest, they care about their own stuff, which is fine. I understand that. I don't really knock them for it. It's a business. However, a monetary secondary market for games and applications with easy sideloading is complete contradictory to everything that they want to do. It goes against everything for a curated walled garden market that they want for the Quest. Now, do I think they're actually going or actively going to attack the sideloading market? I hope not, and I really don't think so, but I understand the concern. And if something like an itch.io version opens up for side quests or just sideloading in general, I will be very quick to look for the news and see what Oculus will be doing to combat that, because I cannot see them allowing a secondary market that brings in money and opens up a PC VR streaming market like in Steam VR to the Quest without getting their hands into it. It just doesn't seem like something Facebook wouldn't want to get into. So that's my opinion on it. I'd like to hear yours. I know I might have rambled there at the end, but it's a real issue. I could see a secondary market really causing a problem, but I'd like to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Please leave a like. It helps this video out greatly, helps to get it out there. And of course, subscribe if you'd like more. New videos coming almost every day at this point. I'm Eric for President, and I will see you all later, VR Space Cowboys.